This year, EVO feels quiet. I'm really feeling the change. While we were playing, the machine shut off. Like some of the machines lost power.
Fat Tuesday!
What?
Woo!
Okay, it is day 0 of EVO 2026. This is my 3rd year in a row being back at this show. And if you guys have seen my vlogs before, 2025 and 2024, this will be a very interesting comparison. I feel like this year is going to be very interesting. Reason being, if you're not familiar, EVO has recently gone under new acquisitions, and I can already kind of see it in the way this layout of the show has been. The layout is tighter than what I'm used to. I'm actually a little worried about how far into the corner I'm pushed into, but I kind of expected that going in. I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting to beat my numbers from last year. I am simply just here to see what the show is like with all the changes. Hello, if you guys are new here, my name is Jay, the writer who sometimes draws, and I love the fighting game community, and EVO has been one of my favorite shows to vend at in the artist alley. The thing I'm looking forward to the most, my beloved Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is here. Hope to be able to play that a lot this weekend. Regardless of what this weekend will be like profit-wise, I'm expecting a fun time at the very least. I'm all set up. I have a similar setup to Combo Breaker, but with a couple of new things. I redrew the Brault's family line print. I have a new print featuring Munji and a bunch of other tourties. And then I have some new stickers. I have some new charms. Honestly, I had to double prep because I have this show back-to-back with Anime Expo. It'll be my first ever Anime Expo next weekend. I've been a little stressed out trying to prep up for both EVO and Anime Expo. I don't know whoever planned for this to be during this weekend. I want to fight you. Something to note, Artist Alley is a lot more cohesive visually this year. All the rows are closer to each other. The thing is, they're kind of pushed off into this corner near the bring your own consoles in the free play section. So I'm hoping people find us, but something I've also noticed is that the bring your own console in the free play section is considerably smaller than what I remember from the previous years. I could be remembering wrong. It feels a little odd. There's a lot of like anime toys and plush resellers and those kinds of vendors, and I'm kind of just like, this feels more like a normie con to me now. It feels a little less special. So I don't know what that means for the weekend. I do not have high hopes. I'm gonna check back in with my helper and then yeah, and go check into the hotel. So get some rest before the big day tomorrow. Woo!
You should make this a separate vlog of like things I couldn't. I'll be trying something different this time. Oh yeah.
That's the only thing.
Sorry.
Okay, so you need captions for that? Okay. Alright. Am I getting paid extra for this? Okay, it is day 1 of EVO. Right now the time is 10:18. The doors open at 9 a.m., but I actually spent my morning running to the Tokon booth and immediately getting in line and playing. And I got to play. Funny enough, my friend Jules and I, we were in the front of the line, but while we were playing, the machine shut off. Like some of the machines lost power. So we actually got an extra session because they felt bad for us and they were like, oh yeah, sorry about that, like you guys can play on the next cabinet. So we're like, oh my god, yes. So we actually ended up getting to play like almost like double the amount of a lot of time. It's great. It's great. My helper Janine has been at the booth and it's been going pretty okay. Pretty you know, it's the morning. A lot of people are looking around, taking pictures, but not as many purchases yet. I'll check back in later.
God, it's black.
All right, I'm here with SpaceDey. How's it going?
It is different. It's going well.
Already it's different.
Yes, it's different.
Yeah. I'm like, I've been telling people, I'm like, it feels quiet.
It does feel quiet. I think my thought is, of course, there's less people this year.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like the release of the schedule was done so late that people didn't know when they had pools or something. Like they had to plan their thing a little late.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. But I love to see that everyone did put all their 100%, like the artists, not that.
Yeah,
we do what we can.
No, for sure. It's not like any of us didn't try or anything. It's just...
No. And actually, the artist alley is better than ever. Like everyone went full on. Everyone have cutouts. I want to say that everyone have beautiful cutouts because there's so many and you can get them kind of less expensive. Anyway, they're beautiful.
Anything else you're looking forward to for the weekend?
Fat Tuesday.
What?
Woo! They're like those big, tall alcohol drinks that they only sell in Vegas. Well, they probably sell it somewhere else. So every end of EVO, every night, me and my girlies, we go get a big Fat Tuesday.
Okay.
And then we're enjoying Vegas, you know? We gamble like $5 and we get excited.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Little pleasure in Vegas. Let's go.
All right, say bye. Okay, so it's like closer to 12:30 right now. Taking a break, I stepped down to the lobby just to get away for a bit. And also check out the cafeteria to see if there's any food options for me. Nothing that I'm willing to eat right now because of my keto diet. You know, yeah, the show kind of just started and I have been talking to other artists and I was asking them if they felt something was off. And something I brought up and I felt like a lot of people agreed was that this year EVO feels quiet. I think it's very noticeable that the layout is really full and more compact than years before, but yet the aisles come and go in waves, but I feel like there's a lot of gaps. I'm really feeling the change. Now, do I think this is an entertaining show? Do I think it's a fun show? Absolutely. But it is kind of fascinating that there's so many more booths now. There's some that visually don't seem that distinct from Artist Alley, but they cost way more. I was talking to some vendors who told me that they paid $5,000 for their booth, which I think is insane. So I really hope this is a good weekend for them. I'm not trying to slam the show or anything, but I do want to be honest that it does feel off from years prior. But hey, the day just started. I'm happy to be proven wrong this weekend. I just keep thinking of the word quiet. That's what comes to mind when I'm walking around the alleys so far. All right, go for it.
Here I go. I got an opera O.
Opera O, yeah, all right. Thank you.
Interesting. She only wants one.
Yeah, I want Emma.
Emma, okay. Let's see. We got Angela,
Magneto,
Penny.
Oh wait, is there Oh, there's one more.
One more?
Oh,
it's just what you wanted. I'm sorry, thank you. I stepped away from my booth for a bit and I checked out the indie game section where they have a stamp rally of trying out all the indie games. There's 14 of them. If you get half, you get a coin for a gacha machine, and then second half for another coin. My friend Byron and I, we tried like 7 of the games and we had a really good time. I was like, wow, having fun while tabling at a convention, is this allowed? Really cool seeing these like indie projects. It just kind of makes me believe in the power of art again, I guess, if that makes sense. Always check out the indie games at any shows that you guys are maybe at, because you never know what might hit. Big shout outs to Scramble Heart City, Bootsy's, Knockout Arcade, and Cooking Fist. Cooking Fist was really fun. Oh my god. Not so fighting game where you fight for ingredients and cook. So, you want me to blur you out? Okay. That's more work for me to do. Okay, and that's the end of day one of EVO. In good news, I made back my expenses. My expenses were very high this year. That being said, it took a while to get there. It took basically till the end of the show to get there, and I just barely broke it. Interacting with everyone's fun. The things to do here is fun. Getting to try out games is fun. Getting here to announcements is fun. But as a vendor, this is a little stressful. It's a little strange. Low attendance, both on entrance side and spectator side. And there's multiple factors going through this. There's so much going on. Even outside of the scope of EVO. I mean, I feel like this is real-time proof of seeing the economy just starting to tank. It's really disappointing. That being said, I'm still vibing, I'm still having a great time. I just feel bad, like there's some of the booths are considered exhibitors just because of their placement, but they're still aligned with Artist Alley, and yet they cost a minimum of $5,000. That's an insane expense. That's an insane number to try and make back. So that's, I don't know, I feel really bad for my friends and fellow artists who have to deal with that. I feel like that's not something that's happened in previous EVOs before. It's really strange. There's a lot of weird things going on here. I think the consensus though is if this wasn't EVO, if this wasn't a fighting game show, I think people would be a lot more mad. But because this is about the community of the fighting games and fighting game players, like I feel like that's what's keeping us together, keeping us lifted in our spirits, which helps. But it can only do so much when your expenses are super high. I decided to end around 8 p.m. today. Yeah, there are people lingering around, but it seems like everyone's just kind of window shopping. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but for now, I'll be signing out. It's a polarizing feeling, but it's still a very fun day one.
Thanks for being my helper, Janine. Thanks for holding my bags, Janine. Go watch your vlogs.
Okay, so the time is around 12 o'clock right now. Show's been open for a couple of hours. I spent my morning of day 2 going to play Tokon and just checking some other stuff out. It's pretty slow, pretty on par to previous EVOs. Saturday mornings are actually really slow compared to other shows. If you're familiar with how fighting game shows runs, there's a lot more tournament pools and a lot of people trying to compete in brackets. So especially on Saturday. So there's gonna be bigger lulls, but also hopefully bigger waves, depending on how many people are here. Granted, there are way less entrants in major games compared to last year. I actually spent my morning working on some videos for work. I actually have to find some time to work on a future stamp rally prize. And the bring your own console area, there's some unofficial tournaments happening, and every year, and I've been to EVO so far, the Mega Man Battle Network tournament was happening, so I donated some of my stuff as prizes, just because it's just, I really love that franchise, and it's really cool to see people still play it. I'm not really expecting much, I'm just gonna be working, yeah. So hopefully things pick up, but not holding my breath. Good morning. It's the last day of EVO. I'm just setting up the booth right now. Morning. But yeah, I think I kind of accepted to this point that it's been pretty, not like super slow. It's not bad. Like numbers wise, I'm double my expenses, but my expenses are very high this year. Again, not bad, but I think after talking to other artists, we kind of agree that it's not EVO level. I forgot to do a closeout yesterday just because I was so tired and I was just having a day. But you know what? I think now I'm just more accepting of that. This show has not been as the same as the years prior. And I think that's okay. I think I'm just like, I was so dependent on this show being so much fun, and because I got AX next week, you know, I'm fly back to Dallas for just a day to stock up and then go fly out immediately to AX, and AX won't be so much fun. It'll be more so I'm there for work. If you see my vlogs from years prior, the last day is always like an interesting rush where people show up to do their last minute purchases, and then the second like final starts for games, they just all disappear. I'll probably close up closer to that time. In terms of stock, almost out of Tokon Spider-Man, so that's been a really fun incentive. You can walk through. It's Jeaninidraw, everybody, my helper. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll do brick figure incentives for every single show, but I was happy to do this one, mostly because my UV printer has a lot of issues. I actually found at my mom's place in Atlanta extra Persona 5 stands, and I'm really hoping to get rid of these so I don't have to bring it to AX, but I might have to, we'll see. And I'm definitely not making them anymore. I'm trying to get rid of all these acrylic stands as fast as I can. Yeah, that's shirts have been going. I didn't bring as many mediums, but I didn't realize medium was such a popular size this year. I feel like my experience has been large or X large. And then Silver Knuckles has been doing surprisingly well, maybe because they're new. Chris G at Combo Breaker was like, where's Knuckles? And I had a conversation with him there being like, Knuckles doesn't sell, man. But then our conversation kept ringing in my head, and yesterday he actually swung by and he was like, you actually did it, and I was like, you got to be, man. So so that's, I'm really glad that he's been a big fan of my stupid shirts. The new Ralt's Family ones has been doing pretty okay. I was actually surprised the Mega Man one has not been moving as much. All my FGC stickers I'll just have from 4 fighting game shows. I don't think it's worth bringing them to bigger shows, and I'll just focus on blind bags for the other ones. Marvel Rivals has been doing really well. I am scared of running out of the strategist pack because I don't have any strategist stickers left. But I guess everyone's a support player. Uma's have been doing well. Sold 2 bounty lights. That's always a plus. Guess I'll go head over to Tokon and try out some other games. So check back in later. All right, the time is like 1 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go pick up lunch for me, my helper, my table mates and whatnot. So we just did a big order. If you're ever at this convention center, Las Vegas Convention Center, highly recommend Bagelmania. It's right next door. They got a lot of good bagel sandwiches, as well as, for me, keto options, salads. Really, really giant complete salads. Yesterday I was pretty bummed, just for seeing like how different the show has become. But now I've kind of accepted that I'm like, this does feel more like a normal anime con than the special of EVO. That being said, seeing the fighting game community still come together and all this is really cool. I am still happy to see everyone's just cheering each other on, playing games, figuring out new stuff together. That's what I love about the community. Less about, I don't know how many things there are to do here. Everyone's known us, both artists, exhibitors, and attendees, but we're all just kind of accepted that might be how it is for going forward, or you know, the price to get in here is pretty high. That being said, it's still fun. It's still fun to see friends. It's still fun to play games. It's still cool to try out new games and see new reveals. Earlier I got to meet both the director and his producer of Marvel, Tokon, and I got to give him my custom SpaceDey Lego. That was real fun. I don't know, running into old friends I haven't seen in a long time. I don't know what EVO is going to be like next year. I hope the community still stays strong despite everything that's happening to here and the world. So yeah, but anyway, just vibing today, having a good time. Yo, Jules, check this out. They let us take a handful of pins.
Look at them.
Look how many goblins we have.
Oh.
Want a goblin?
Sure.
Yeah, we can grab one. Oh my god, all those goblins. That's
so sick.
Oh my god.
The whole gang.
Yeah, and then I guess you guys want to like get in for a selfie, like a video selfie. Oh my god.
Buy the merch.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. Tails. Knuckles is better.
I'm the coolest. Obviously.
Here we go. Okay. Yo! Sick. Oh, okay. They made him super twink. Nolan North. The Midnight Suns. Okay. Oh. Okay, the time is a little past 7:30 and I decided to call it. I'm gonna slowly start breaking down my booth. Right now the Street Fighter finals are happening, so a lot of people have left. You know, there's a couple of stragglers, a couple of people walking around, but I think it's just time to call it. This is the end of EVO 2026. To sum it all up, I do have a lot to say. There's so many factors, both internal and external, that are going on I feel that has greatly affected the show. I am wanting to leave this on a positive note because even though my financials in the Artist Alley were not optimal, were not quite to my expectations from previous EVOs. I'm gonna paraphrase something that I Heart Justice tweeted, and I actually got the opportunity to talk to him and tell him how much that tweet helped me, because I was so bummed out about coming to EVO this year. I was a little scared about what was going on and disappointed and worried, but seeing his tweet where he talks about how EVO might be different, but it still comes down to the FGC. It still comes down to the community, and the people are still the same. The people who care about fighting games, the fans, we're all in it together. And I feel that. I feel that among fighting gamers. I feel that among my fellow artists and exhibitors who also, all share the same sentiments about how this year is different. This year is not the same as before. This year is not what EVO is known for, but it's still not going to stop us from gathering up together and having fun and celebrating what makes fighting games great. If I do get to return next year, hopefully things will be better. But for now, I'm just gonna say, hey, pick up a fighting game. Even if you're not good at it, you don't have to be good at it. Just pick a character that seems cool and then run with it. Just support the scene and just, I don't know, find your community, Anyway, thanks for watching. Whether it's your first time here or a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you want to continue to support me and my cat Munji, you can follow me on my socials, which is listed down below in the description, preferably Blue Sky and Instagram. And if you didn't know, I also stream on Twitch every now and then. Sometimes games, mostly drawing and complaining that I have to draw, but yeah. And for those who are going to be at Anime Expo next week, I will be there. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm tired because I am doing these shows back to back, but excited to see you guys there. All right, till next time, bye.